Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian. Excuse me, Sudoku puzzle. It's Saturday, the 26th of November, 2022. I hope you're keeping well. I have already had breakfast, and so that should be good enough to get on with the game. For breakfast, I had a slice of toast with Marmite. Marmite is unbelievably expensive here in Thailand. And another slice of toast with passion fruit jam, which is locally produced and much cheaper. But on two separate slices of toast. I've never been a fan of the idea that Americanism, that peanut butter and jelly, it's always seemed disgusting to me. I have tried it. Actually, it wasn't disgusting, but I wasn't a fan of it, to be honest with you. What's happening in the news? Well, nothing in the news. Well, stuff in the news, I suppose. But something interesting that I saw a short time ago was a new portmanteau, a portmanteau word I've never seen before. But I thought it was a good one. The last one that's really stuck, I suppose, is the horrible term Brexit, right? That we had to come to live with. Those of people who are connected with the UK and Europe. Brexit, Britain's exit from the EU. But there's a one that I just saw is angertainment, and I thought it so brilliantly describes what happens on, in Rupert Murdoch's news empire across the world, not just on Fox TV, but like in The Sun, has been happening since the 1970s. Angertainment, where the main purpose of the information given is to make people angry, and it's done in a way as to entertain them as well. Whether this is making fun of groups that they discriminate against, or just however it's done. But certainly they understand that emotion, the emotion of being angry is obviously a powerful one, and one that can make them money. I mean, it's, The Sun probably still is, I have no idea, but certainly was the biggest selling newspaper for many years in the UK. And I know Fox News in the US gets a large viewership on cable TV, and certainly what they do there is definitely angertainment. Unfortunately, though, it does or can have real world consequences. It's not just something that they think is fun that has no effect. Unfortunately, obviously does have an effect on human beings, actual real human beings. So please try not to indulge in angertainment. I think it's a negative for humanity. Right, let's get on with the game. I've seen the first thing, so I should tell you what I see. It's expert level day in the Guardian, so that means you should know how to play the game already. Right, let's get started, shall we? I'm going to start with a digit 1 in that square there. Any more ones on the cards? Maybe not. I can see a 3 though. Let's do that 3 before I do anything else. I'll get to 2s in a minute maybe, but I see this 3 down here, so I'm going to place that 3 right there because I can see it. Excuse me. That's the Marmite stuck in my throat. Marmite, of course, is a thing that it's either a you love it or you hate it type thing. And if you are in a country that doesn't know what Marmite is, well, maybe you're lucky. I don't know. Right. Where are the 2s anyway? Let's have a look. Let's just go through the numbers bit by bit, shall we? Have a quick look first of all. Get around the grid. It's a bit like having a map. A map is useful to get started, I think, to find your way around. After that, it's a good idea to get on the local bus and go sightseeing. That's what I've always done in places where I'm a stranger. Try to go use some public transport and look around and find out what it's like where you are. That 5 blocking up here is going to put 5 into those squares there. I'm not sure how that's going to affect things because that's the only 5 at the moment, but later on we shall remember there's a pair of 5s over here. All right. I had no idea, I promise you. Right. Guess what? There's a 6 in the same column. So now we know, in fact, 6s are along here. Still can't give me a digit over here because that's going to put 6s up there. But it will give me a 5 and 6 here. So shall we see what's in these 2 squares? It has to be 2 and 7. So we've got one of each, actually, 2 and 7. So the 2 is here and the 7 is there. Now the 7s I can see, since they're highlighted, blocking down like that, it's going to put 7 into that square there. Down here we're missing 2, 4 and 9. Look at that, we've got 1 in each, so we're going to have, I presume we're going to have 2s in those squares, we're going to have 4s in those squares, and we're going to have 9s in those squares. Missing on the ends of this column 9 and 4. And I don't think we can say just yet. Okay. And of course we have our 5 and 6 in the middle. As I said though, that only puts 6s up there. And as for the 5s, well, we don't have any more information just yet, so we shall hold off on that. Anything else happening on 6s? Because I didn't really check properly. We also have a pair of 6s in those squares. And the 7s, what's happening? Well, we've got 7s in single rows, but that's not good enough. But now we've got 8s blocking up this column here, and 8 blocking up here, and 8s across here. That's going to give me an 8 there. We have 8s here. I had this weird feeling I'd seen something in those squares before, but I don't think so. There's only the single 8 running across the middle here, so I don't think I did see anything. Okay, and then what's happening with our 9s? Right, okay. I'm just looking across here. I see 2s and 9s. Obviously the 2s and 9s are like this. So I see the 2s and 9s across the middle here. But I can't say. Actually, I'm going to look down. What else is going on here? Hold on a second. I guess it's time to wake up. Okay, I do believe we are missing 2, 3, 5, 9 in this row, and we've got 2, 3, 9 here, so that's got to be a 5 then. And then so that leaves 2, 3, 9, doesn't it, in this row, and we've got 3, 9 here, so that's got to be a 2, and that's going to leave us with 3, 9 there, which presumably we can't do anything about just yet. Okay. What's going on in this block up here? We have 4s blocking up there, so we get ourselves a pair of 4s in those white squares. We have the 5 blocking up here. So we got 3 possible places, and the 6, 5 and 6. What's the other number? 9. Okay, oh, this was a 4, 9, wasn't it? I remember now. What do you know about 9? Anything much? No. where to be looking. My eye keeps being pulled into this middle block, but that's not necessarily a good thing, but my eye just keeps being pulled there. Now, as I said, it's not necessarily a good thing, so I've directed myself to look away from there, and I believe we are missing 4, 5, and 6 in this column, and so we've got 5 and 6 here, so that's got to be a 4. So that's going to put a 4 up here, and it's going to put a 9 down here, and it's going to put 2 in that square there. Okay. Now, our 9 here, is that going to give me something? Because we have 9 blocking across here, we know then that 9s have to be up there. So, okay, let's just, so we've got 9s there, we've got 9s across here, so this can't be 9, 9 blocking up here, that must be a 9. And because we know that 9s block this square here, that has to be a 9 as well, and this will be our 3 to finish the row. So I guess up here we're missing 5, 6, which is the same as the missing 5, 6 here. We get 1, we'll get the others. Now, this 9 was blocking up here, but is there anything else blocking? No, nothing else blocking along here. Does the 9 give us anything else? 9, let's see again. So 9's there. Okay, we got 9 blocking down here and across here. So we must put that one in now. And that, of course, is going to put a 9 into that square there. I think that's as far as we can go with the 9s. Excuse me. Oh, it's that passion fruit jam coming back. The 2 blocks this square here, so that's our 2. And this would be our 6. What's missing over here? Just in case, I don't think I can get it, but let's just see. We are lacking 4 and 5. Okay. Right. Okay, so we definitely have 2 and 6 blocking down here and 2 and 6 blocking across here. So we have 2 and 6 in those squares. What does it mean? I asked what does it mean, and the local seller walking past shouts out, "It's brooms, it's brooms." So that's what obviously that's what it means. What did I say? Goes in there 6 and 2. Okay, I've lost my focus again. 6 and 2 goes in here, so that means this is 4 and 5. 4 and 5. This is 4 and 5. 6 and the 2 doesn't help us a great deal. Does it? So let's go elsewhere. What looks like a good number to pick that we have quite a few of? We've got 1s up there. What's going on with the 1s? Let me just have a quick look. I've got ones up here, of course, and I've got ones in these squares as well. Let me shift around in my chair a little. Allow my breakfast to go down a bit more. Oh, I've got a 2 that I can place. How about that? 2 across here and 2 blocking up here and up here. So, in fact, we can put our 2 there. Haven't finished the 2s yet. Where else do they go? They go here and here and here and here. Okay, and of course I said this is 6, 2. Oh, I said, did I say? Oh, no. What did I say down here? Did I say 6, 2? I think I did, look. So I've done it again, dear viewer. I've missed the 6 here. This was 6 and 2, and I just looked in the middle like this, went down 6 and 2 without forgetting to look up here and missing the 6. So okay, if you're writing a comment, delete it now. I know. All right. 2 blocking up here, 2 across here and down here and across here. Oh, sorry, hit the wrong key. There we go. Right, 2 is our first completed digit. My voice still sounds a bit croaky. It's a bit rather too much speaking for the week. Right. Yeah, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, looking for anything. Right, we've got a 3 blocking across here and a 3 blocking up here, so that's going to put a 3 into that square there. We have a 1 blocking across here, so here's our 1. We have 1 blocking like so. So in fact, we can also finish off the 1s. We're going to get a 1 in this square, and then we're going to get 1s blocking all around like this. So I think that's the last one. There we go. So 1 and 2 are done. What's happening with the 4s? We've got a nice 4 blocking across here, so we can place our 4 there. I better get this and finish this off now because I've got 3 missing numbers here. Well, I can see that the 5 is one of the missing squares here, and I know that this was 5 or 6. I did manage to remember that, so this can't be 5. It's got to be 6. The 5 will be here, and the 5 will be here, and the 6 will be there. Now we have the 4 blocking down here with this square, so that's got to put the 4 there, and the 5 will be here. Yes, I have remembered some of this, as you see. Even if I haven't remembered everything, I have remembered some things this morning, and I take that as a win. For a memory-challenged person, I'm going to say. Oh, of course I had 8s in these 2 squares before, didn't I? So I guess that must be an 8 then. And up here, I'm looking for the 7. She still hasn't managed to sell any brushes yet. She's coming back for a round 2. Right, missing digits in this column are 5 and 9. We've got blocking 5 here, so that's where the 5 goes. That's where the 9 goes. And we just need a 9 to finish off up here. That's the final digit, 9. So it hasn't proved to be an expert level day, has it? It's really just proved to be an easy day that I'm leisurely, if I can get the right number of syllables in the word, leisurely strolling through. Not rushing, but it is Saturday. I don't have to do any scheduled work today. So I can take my time. There's no need to hurry. I know some of you like to play the game as quickly as possible. I don't think I do, really. I just like to not have videos that are outrageously long, that's all. Last number in this row, 3. 3 blocking down here and 3 across here. That's our 3. Missing 4 blocking across here, so 4 goes there. The last number to place here, I think, is a 5. The last number in this row, I believe, is an 8. And that 8 will block down here, giving us an 8 in this square. 5 fulfilling its role and filling that square. 5 blocking up here gives us a 5 in this square. The last number here to place is a 6, which will do its job and block up here and give me a 6 there. Or I didn't really need it. It was more redundant. I could have laid that 6 off and found the digit without it. But anyway, last number up here. What are you? 7. Okay, that's today's stroll through the Guardian expert level game. Really probably an easy level game. Certainly not harder than a medium. Thank you very much. And I'll be back over this weekend with more Sudoku games and stuff. Bye-bye.